friends and frienditos. If that's is that a word, frienditos? You know a bit of Spanish, don't you? Espanol, Christopher?
Yeah, I mean, frienditos, I guess, works. But no, it's not Spanish.
None? No Spanish at all?
No, I'm saying friendindos is not a Spanish word.
I think amigo is what you're going for, dude.
No, we're gonna make a new word, I guess.
A bit of Spanglish.
Oh.
Bit of Spanglish. Maybe you're right. Maybe a little too ripped.
Too ripped? All right.
No, I got this. We're gonna fucking just keep going. Don't even edit it. Leave it in.
Romano's ripped if no one can tell.
But welcome back to another episode of Rat Reviews, a show where we do stuff. If you don't know it by now,
go back and listen to every single one of our episodes.
No, don't fuck you. Stay, listen, have fun. Learn something maybe. I don't know. I don't want to tell you how to live your life. Anyway, I'm with my friends Chris.
Hey, everyone.
And Benjamin Banks.
Yeah.
And Kieran Spunky Henry.
Hola.
And we're doing a little song from a guy probably everyone knows, J. Cole. Do you want to take it away?
Yeah. Our first J. Cole song, I believe.
Haven't we done J. Cole before? Or we haven't?
No, I don't think we've done a J. Cole song before.
Right,
and I know that this track selection is probably not his, most shining example of his artistic talent or one of his most popular songs, but I figured I'd do this in a two-part installment. I've got a concept, guys, for Rap Reviews, and it's a episode that's a serial, even though the serial is just reviewing two different songs, but they're songs that are in reaction to one another.
So
a bit of a rap beef, some would say, that occurred this year.
You thought he'd let us know while we're doing the app?
Yeah, absolutely. Right.
So this is like part one?
This is part one.
Thanks for letting us know.
What's part two exactly? Is it another J. Cole song?
It's not a J. Cole song.
Earlier.
No, leave it as a surprise.
It's about the subject matter in this and who he's referring to, who's going to become shiningly apparent as soon as I tell you.
Okay,
Did you choose this song also because of a bit of the controversy with like No Name and Chance?
This is exactly what it's about. Yeah.
Did they say it was misogynist?
Chance did.
Yeah. See, I don't know. I think that's a bit lame, to be honest, on Chance's point of view.
I've missed all this, so I'm keen to delve into it.
We're going to review this entire saga, and then everyone can make up their own mind themselves.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's
exciting.
I'm kind of glad you didn't give us any fucking warning at all.
I was going to, and then I just totally forgot, to be honest. It wasn't a purpose thing. I just had a very busy day. Believe it or not, I have a life outside of Rap Reviews.
I don't believe it.
You do?
This ain't paying the bills.
All right, go on.
So how well researched this is dubious, but let's get stuck into it.
Like every episode.
This song was released on the 16th of June, 2020, and it looks like it was in reaction to a tweet that No Name put out. I'll read verbatim what No Name said. This tweet has since been deleted.
How recent was this, sorry?
She tweeted this on the 29th of May, 2020.
The song came out in June, I think, or something.
Yeah.
Before today. Okay.
So this was just after George Floyd had been killed.
Right, with you.
Yeah. Poor black folks all over the country are putting their bodies on the line in protest for our collective safety, and your favourite top-selling rappers not even willing to put a tweet up. N-words' whole discographies be about black plight, and they nowhere to be found. So that was No Name's tweet.
And J. Cole took that as an attack towards him.
Yeah. I think the part about favourite top-selling rappers, I guess because him and Kendrick would be like, the classic examples of modern day rappers who are top selling.
So did Kendrick or J. Cole come out with anything during the whole BLM?
No, not really. There's photos of J. Cole at a rally, actually the day after No Name put out this tweet. And Kendrick, I think, was doing some march in Compton. But in terms of like outward projection, no, not so much. Anywho, should we get stuck into this song?
Let's do it.
Yeah, go for it.
Wait, did we cover the BLM stuff? So, No Name's tweeted out that tweet.
Yep.
J. Cole
good
and
call.
Kendrick didn't really do much outreach, but they went to...
Yeah, well, I guess
in
the eyes of No Name, they haven't been as active as she thought they should have been.
Yeah, I see what she's saying. I understand what she's saying, but also, her bar is also very high, judging from all the other things that she's come out with over the past few years and said.
Oh, fair.
She's very, seems to be pointing the finger a lot of the time, and, she does a lot of good stuff and makes good music, but,
Shut the fuck up a little bit.
Yeah, I don't want to be the one to say it, but like relax a little bit. You know? But she actually has a really good point a lot of the time. I will say, I do love No Name.
So in part 2, we'll cover her song. Song.
Oh, so that's part
Song
2.
33.
I know the song. Dude.
Yeah, song 33. Where
Comes
she
after
responds
32,
to
dude.
this.
I know that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I reckon rather than giving BPMs at the end of this episode, we'll just save it until the next time. I don't know. Maybe we can give BPMs on how well we thought they were, beefing.
No, we gotta still give BPM per song.
Yeah, BPM per song. Just
All
like
right.
a song alone.
Dude, what the fuck?
But we can give BPMs for like, the back and forth as well. So BPMs for both tracks and then a BPM for the whole... or is that too many BPMs?
BPMs on BPMs. Whatever you want, Chris. I'm not dictating this. This is a democracy here at Rap Reviews.
That is correct. Okay. Continue.
So should I read out the string of tweets that J. Cole then put out after he released the song? Maybe I'll save that for the end.
No, do it now. Do it now.
After he released the song.
Yeah, the day after.
Save it to the end. Let's have that real life experience, dude.
All right. I like it.
People heard the song first.
I like
that's
he has
true.
We the people, man.
That's true.
Yeah.
We're gonna pretend. We're gonna be in a time capsule right now, pretending.
I like to put it in.
So
I thought I might put an accent on for that.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm glad you did something.
Yeah,
Who
proceed.
knows?
N-words be thinking I'm deep, intelligent, fooled by my college degree. My IQ is average. There's a young lady out there. She way smarter than me.
All right, I'm going to quickly go in on this, just to get this off my chest. Now that I know the context of that line, it makes a lot more sense. When I first read that, I was just like, yes, dude. Yes. Because this is like the problem with J. Cole fans. They think the guy's a goddamn...
Yeah,
Look, he's amazing. I think he's extremely talented, incredible artist. He's not as deep as you think, people. Like, he's deep. He's not that deep. Relax a little bit. I'm sick of seeing these goddamn Instagram posts all the time about how J. Cole's so woke and like no one's on his level. Is he better than Kendrick? No, he's not, dude. Like, I'm sorry. He's not a better artist than Kendrick Lamar. That is fucking mental. So
You heard it here first on Rap Reviews.
I just had to get that off my chest. I love J. Cole. I actually think he's in the like prime of his career right now. I think he's killing it. I think he's like now, not taking himself as seriously as he was before. So that was just a funny line I thought to start with, saying that I'm not as smart as you guys think I am. He knows that. He's aware, dude.
Yeah.
Like, he's smart enough to know that. Like,
And he's college educated. You know that J. Cole went to university?
yeah, he's brought that up a
Graduated.
couple
But
of
we,
times.
St. John's
we actually did a
University in
J.
Queens.
Cole versus Kendrick poll on the
I saw
Instagram
that, yeah,
page. You
yeah.
saw that? Yeah. I think
did.
Kendrick won by quite a bit.
I'm actually, to be honest, I don't know which way that would go. But with the public,
why do they get compared all the time, though?
I think it's because they're two like a group like came up at the same time and blew up at the same time. It's like those two, Drake and ASAP Rocky. You're probably all throwing the same.
Yeah,
Probably not A$AP
I guess
Rocky,
J.
but like,
Cole and Kendrick especially because they'd both
and they were
seen
like
as,
the conscious ones.
rappers.
Yeah.
they both went to.
But those two and
fancy
Drake are
schools.
really like three headliners of their sort of era, I guess.
Mm,
Fair enough. There you go.
yeah. So basically with those lines, like you said, he's saying, get me off the pedestal. I don't really deserve to be here.
Yeah, and he said there's people out there
want to
with-
be here.
Yeah, with more of an idea of what's going on than I am, which is, I think that's a perfect answer so far, man. See what else
Yeah.
you got to say.
I scrolled through her timeline in these wild times and I started to read. She mad at these crackers. She mad at these capitalists. Mad at these murder police. She mad at my N-words. She mad at our ignorance. She wear her heart on her sleeve.
So this is obviously about
No name.
no.
Yeah.
That's about her, right? Obviously.
What's a face that's not far off from
it's,
No
I
Name?
guess it's not so clear until we go through the tweets that he put out after
okay.
this song.
But that
'Cause-
also does kind of back up what Ben was saying, that maybe she tweets a lot and she complains a lot.
Yeah,
a lot
she
of people.
definitely does, and I guess he's just like giving us an idea of what's on her timeline or whatever they call it on Twitter, her feed, so we don't have to go through. It's like, okay, hates crackers, hates capitalists, hates murder police.
Wait, does she hate all crackers, like all white people, or?
I don't know. I haven't read through. She mad at the celebrities. Low key, I be thinking she talking about me. Now I ain't no dummy to think I'm above criticism. So when I see something that's valid, I listen.
Is that pretty much him being like, look, I'll be the first one to admit if I've like messed up or done something wrong, but I don't like the idea that somebody's criticizing me. Like if I've
Yeah.
messed up, I'll admit to it. But
Yeah, I guess he feels like,
Yeah.
targeted, even though the
Yeah.
tweet wasn't specifically aimed at him. He probably sees it and he's like, she's talking about me.
That's actually a good ploy on her part, though. You make a super vague yet kind of specific like tweet, and then someone's eventually going to get mad and then start going off at you, and it's like, yeah, you're it. You apparently
she just cast that line into there, and he was like a little trout. Just
she fully trolled him, really.
Yeah, and he didn't
Beef
just
over,
give
she wins, dude.
he didn't give just a response. He wrote a song about it.
Yeah.
Do we have to do any more of this, like this or the next song? Because she wins.
Well, you've already called it. She won.
That's the, I don't know if you know about the Joey Badass and Troy Ave beef from a few years ago. And then Joey did that 5 fingers of death freestyle and sway. And he spoke about Troy Ave, and there's one bit in that where he's like, I gave you one line, you gave me back a full song, so let me give you and he gives him 5 to 8 bars that are just unbelievable, and that was it, and just trashed the guy. And the guy made a full song in retaliation to the first one line he made about him. Joey Badass, dude. Oh, I'm keen to get on some Joey Badass on this show, and the guy is incredible.
Hasn't he recently changed his name on streaming devices and stuff? It's like Joe, just Joe Badder.
He was on Eric Andre's show the other day as Joey Fatass. If that's what you're talking about.
No, that's Eric Andre. I swear,
Maybe, I don't know, I haven't
my
seen
friend was
it.
showing on streaming devices, it's the new stuff is coming out as a different name, slightly different name. I don't know. I should have known the name before I started talking about it, though.
He featured on a Nick Caution song the other day as Joey Badass.
I don't know who gives a fuck.
Yeah,
I don't
man,
not
dude.
give a you know what, man. I don't give a fuck, really. Let's be honest.
No, you ripped cones before you did this show. That's so ballsy.
No, but whatever name you are, it's the person. I guess you can change your name if you want. That's fine.
Would you still respect me if I changed my name to I don't know?
Well, you're not a recording artist, so
Not that we know.
weird.
Well, yeah. What do you call this? I'm a recording artist.
You're not
on
a
a
recording.
podcast.
You're talking trash into a microphone. You're not a recording artist.
All right.
There's a lot of artists, right?
Shots fired.
I'm being vague. Could be anybody.
He wins. It's fine.
Just wait who gets angry at me.
Imagine if Ja Rule just tweeted out, yo, fuck rap reviews.
What are you going to say? Imagine if J. Cole
Talking
made
about
a song.
Often we are talking about Ja Rule, though, so that's fair.
It's been a while since we shouted out to Ja Rule, by the way.
Oh, dude, Ja, dude. I got so many Ja singles from when I was a kid. Mesmerized, Rain. What was
It's always, I don't think we even ever released the episode where it origined, but we've always loved to shout out to Ja Rule.
Yeah.
We will do an episode as well.
Which, if you've listened to enough Rap Reviews episode, you would have picked up on that in-joke, and if you haven't, too bad, go back and listen.
I'm just explaining it to Ben.
I want to get to Ja Rule now. All right, Gary, proceed.
To Ben, sorry.
We've got to change it about Joey Badass.
Our
and
new
Ja Rule.
recording member.
Maybe that could be another beef that we do, like Ja Rule and 50.
Yeah, we should really start to explore some beefs, I think.
Yeah, we'll do it. But yeah, that's good. Maybe a whole series of beefs.
Maybe a monthly beef.
Yeah.
Dude. I don't know. I'm throwing it out there.
And
Send some tweets,
again,
let us know.
another 2-part series. Anyway, we'll move on. But shit, it's something about the Queen tone that's bothering me. She struck me as somebody blessed enough to grow up in conscious environment.
So he's saying that she grew up privileged compared to...
Yeah, like
I think you're saying she sounds like she's coming across
educationally privileged, I guess.
like that. Where it's like she's not considering that there's people out there that don't have that access to information to be able to speak on these things.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing that's what
She's a bit
that's how I'm
fancy
taking it.
pants.
Well, she's coming across that way. Is it like
We'll go into the next lines, which might clarify that point. With her parents that know about the struggle for liberation, and in turn they provide her with a perspective and awareness of the system and unfairness that afflicts them, and the cleanest understanding of what we got to do to get free.
I feel like that's kind of similar to what you were saying, Ben,
Mm.
but just more of a build-up on that,
Yeah, I think Cole's starting to develop an image, a certain stereotype of what No Name might be like, which, based on some annotations on Genius, is maybe not so correct, because they give quotes from No Name as she's been in interviews before, and her environment growing up wasn't this, rich, loving, educational
just
hive.
judging from the music I've heard from her, it doesn't seem like that at all. So.
So I don't know, maybe he's basing this opinion based off what he's read in her Twitter feed. I'm not sure. Maybe just giving commentary more broadly to, liberal thinkers and kind of that liberal elite.
Wow, that's weird. To have nothing to really base off other than that's kind of crazy. Yeah. What the fuck, Jake? Oh,
What the fuck, bro?
I don't know. Let's wait till the end of the track.
Yeah, I'm holding
you know?
judgment until we get some further information.
Yeah.
I think we should just really focus on the lyrics for the time being.
Exactly. Yeah.
It sounds dope. That the bars are tight.
The bars
Yeah,
are
the way
tight.
that he's flowing it too is off the chain.
He does have skills. You can't take them away.
Oh,
from him.
he's
Yeah.
incredible, man. Yeah, he's
for sure.
very technically
It's
sound.
very mellow beat though. It's just like a soft, like classical guitar.
Yeah. I was listening to a couple of these old tapes today with like where he just raps over like the Shook Ones Part 2 instrumental and stuff like that. Oh, dude, J. Cole.
Spit some fire.
I take it all back. He's incredible. He's a genius.
He is that deep.
Is he deep? Has he always been this deep?
Should we put him on a pedestal? Should we say that he's the greatest rapper of all time?
Oh, dude, don't do that to me.
Who is the great? No, let's not do it.
And the frustration that fills her words seems to come from the fact that most people don't see just 'cause you woke and I'm not, that shit ain't no reason to talk like you better than me.
You know what? Fair enough. I respect him for making the statement. You know,
Yeah, I feel
just because
like
you're not woke, some woke people could be such fucking dicks about how woke they are. They just sucks. Like it just like they lose all of the weight. You know what I mean?
they got to sleep with their wokeness.
Well, I just like
Oh,
it's just
dude.
like
Straight up.
I don't know. Like
Well, they
some,
put Romano to sleep anyway.
no, I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes when people are really just like ram rating you with a whole bunch of shit that you shouldn't, like you can't say that because you like sometimes you're like, oh my god, like I get it.
I think anyone who's really radical on anything is just super annoying. Like,
Yeah.
if I get too in your face about wrestling for more than 5 minutes, I'll just stop myself and be like,
Yeah.
dude, they don't care.
Like,
only you're excited about this right now. You know
Like
what
I
I
have friends that are vegetarians, right?
Yeah.
And they don't talk about it, you know, unless like you're literally out to dinner and you're like, oh, and like, oh yeah, but like some people that just like mention it no matter what at any time. You're like, I get it. We shouldn't be killing animals. It's awful. It's horrific. But have you eaten animals? It's delicious. I fucking
And they're
love it.
easy to catch.
Chicken, I know it's so sad that they sit in that cage. It's like, wah, 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 wah. I've owned chickens. I've looked after them. I had 7 of them. They're a beautiful animal to have. Like really, and honestly, like I hate to
I
say
can't
it.
expect you to chickens. dude.
Yeah, it was great. And a duck. We had the whole clan, but they're quite intelligent as well. Like they're not dumb. Like they're idiots when it comes to capturing them because as long as you staunch them, they're just like shut down. They're like, oh. Anyway, the point is, like, in terms of like, if you want to give them a pat, a little cuddle, but I fucking eat them. I'll eat them. You know what I mean? Like,
That's Ray's views on veganism.
On
Yeah,
wokeness. I guess are you trying to get at like how sanctimonious people can
that's
be?
an
because
example
they
I'm
think-
using, but that's the kind of shit that you could kind of use for everything. It's like I can totally understand why you're a vegan or a vegetarian. It's like super noble cause. I think we do eat too much meat. It's more sustainable not to eat meat. But you know, like this is like it's a transitional period. You can't just like decide on it one day and then just start yelling at everyone else who fucking doesn't do what you do. Like that's insane.
That's a good point. I think that's basically what he's saying in it.
Like
It's kind of like,
if I can make the whole world, everyone smoke weed and just chill the fuck out a little bit more, you know, like I would, you know, like you could just like chill out, everyone, you know, like just running down the street,
I
like
don't think much would get done if that was the case.
yeah, man, we could
What if food would get eaten? The fast food industry would
be
be
out of
booming.
resources, but yeah, no, I think that's basically what you're saying. It's kind of like
Yeah.
you know that whole silence is murder sort of thing, or it's like if you're a bystander, you're part of the problem. It's like either speak up or you're effectively
even with the
pushing it down.
environment, say for
Don't know
instance,
if I
like
fully-
you know, the environment's important, but some people just like could be such fuckwits about it that like it makes you honestly just want to scrunch up a piece of paper and throw it at the ground, you know, like
Don't do
Like-
that while I'm listening. EPA's onto
Oh,
you.
I feel
Green,
like
please, baby.
I feel like some people can definitely take it in like a toxic way that it almost deters you. Like you can be totally 50-50 about it and just be like, oh, you know, like I do enjoy eating meat, but maybe eating meat's not the best choice. I'm kind of 50-50 about it. And then someone will come along, just be like, you should be vegetarian, you fucking dickhead, and just going off at you. You're like, you know what? I'm going to eat the biggest fucking burger I can find tonight. And it's... Yeah, you get what I mean, right? Yeah.
So you,
That's exactly my
like
point.
their like message is destructive rather than constructive, just because of how self-righteous they are.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I don't even disagree. Like, I completely agree with everything that I'm just using this as an example, but there's so many different things where I'm like, I completely agree with you, and then you're just getting yelled at for some reason, and you have no idea why, and then you just like, you know what, and then I know.
Shut down.
Yeah, you end up conforming to something you don't even fully understand or know if you believe it or not.
Yeah.
Just because someone's bullied you into doing it.
I know, like, anytime someone's ever been really like too staunch about anything like that, I just go stupid with it. I'd just be like, you know what? I do love just killing fucking rabbits for no reason. Don't even eat them, like just stuff like that. Just like they're like, oh,
it's like either add some jokes and go to an open mic night, or just shut the fuck up. Like, because that's the only benefit you need out of it.
Just I don't know. Donate to something. Donate to some organization.
Or link me up, dude. If I get a good pay this week, I'll help you.
They have to tell everyone how much they donate to these causes because it boosts their own standing, their own social standing.
Yeah, I want the stats, dude. I want the numbers. I want to know how much these people are putting up. That's all I'm saying.
And
if you're listening to this and you consider yourself woke, go out and donate.
How much is No Name putting up? Yeah. Probably a lot more than me.
Yeah, probably way more than us. All right. Well, I think we got there with Ray's animal welfare tangent.
I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
Yeah, I forgot what the line
was.
Yeah. I think he's upset because she's telling him to speak up, and he's like, "Come on, man."
I think I just needed to get that off my plate as well. Man, just like get it out there, have it recorded, put it in the internet. Just have me telling everyone who's ever thought about telling me about, like, yes, I get it, the environment's important, all that shit. But just don't fucking tell me like I'm a child and I don't know. That's what I'm talking about.
How you gonna lead when you attacking the very same N-words that really do need the shit that you saying? Instead of conveying you holier, come help us get up to speed. Shit, it's a reason it took like 200 years for our ancestors just to get freed.
Nice.
Whoa, he's blaming all of that on No Name.
I guess it would be equated to that.
I feel like that kind of stepped up to another level. Do you know what I mean? Like, at first it was just like, you shouldn't be dissing me and stuff. And then it was just like, oh, no, I didn't want to go there. But he took it somewhere else. He took it somewhere else.
I think he's getting into the way that she's like trying to educate people, rather than like seeing that it's a slow process, like abolishing slavery. She just wants to like fucking throw it out on Twitter and be like, everybody learn.
Well, I think he's trying to get her to teach people because he's saying, stop getting angry at us and saying to us, basically, don't, like, you guys are assholes for not doing anything when it's your people. Where it's like, no, we don't know. Like, can you help us to understand? And then we may be able to help. Don't just get angry at us because we don't have the information. Can you give it to us rather than just scream at us? I think that's...
Which is, again, evidence that J. Cole didn't do his research because... No Name, as an example, set up her own book society last year that she goes out and goes down to the projects and like teaches people and informs people.
That's pretty rad. She seems like the kind of person who would do that.
I feel like she's got this on J. Cole.
But at the same time, he's only really replying to that one tweet she put out, which was like having a go at people for not speaking. So he's only speaking on that. He's not like talking about her and what she knows.
And
her
you'd be like,
background.
I guess in his position, he's pretty defensive. He's a little upset. Like,
a little bit
he feels like he's being attacked,
Yeah, of course he does, yeah. Wouldn't have made a song otherwise.
Do you think maybe he's not peeved at all about it? Like, maybe he's just seen the tweet and gone, oh yeah, that could be about me. I'm going to use this in a track. And I'm going to like,
Oh, no, I think he definitely felt a little bit fragile about it
You
afterwards.
reckon? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he's that sensitive, but
I don't know, man. You listen to that cadence and the tone in this song, man. It's heartwarming, dude. He's a comfortable guy.
Even rappers have feelings.
Especially J. Cole.
Yeah.
Especially, he has the most amount of feelings.
He's got a lot of feelings.
Some rappers don't have feelings, definitely. Like, I would hazard a guess that the members from Mobb Deep don't have much feelings. They're cold-blooded killers.
Still doing things, man?
Rest in peace. Prodigy's dead.
Prodigy and Havoc.
Oh, shit.
Havoc, I don't know. I don't know if he could still go on without the whole duo. In terms of like performing live and stuff. And
yeah, it would be a bit edged to go on after.
Really, not only one song. You don't know the least.
Oh, no, Survival Tactics. Shook One, Part 2.
The
Yeah, actually.
Infamous
yeah,
is
sorry,
like
dude,
fucking.
yeah, take it all back.
At least that album for just anyone.
And they had beef with Jay-Z. There's another beef.
Jay-Z used to have beef with everyone.
Yeah, we had beef with Nas at the same time. He's got a whole track about both of them with the Aerosmith or Doors sample.
He kind of got fucked over by Ether as a kind of legendary. You ever heard that song?
That's
Never heard it?
That's above me.
Oh, shit. It's like where Nas kind of put it to rest in terms of the beef. Made a special track just for Jay-Z. It's a good
And now
track.
they're boys, dude.
Murder on
He
the
was
Beat.
on Magna Carta.
I'd say that with like no Vaseline when Ice Cube just like fucking just put fucking NWA on check, just roasted him. You
Or
know,
just a big fat dick with no Vaseline straight up the old tight bumhole.
yeah, I think it's what happens when you get fucked by a white boy with no Vaseline. But that is also one of the best, like I think, beef tracks ever. Tupac, yeah, what is it? Tupac, what's
Hit
it?
him up.
Hit him up, yeah.
Mm.
It's a little bit
bangs,
unnecessary
dude.
with the brutality of it all, but fucking great beef track. He
Yeah, and
also
getting all the boys on it too was hilarious, but
Similar-
terrifying at the same time.
similar kind of thing though, where Biggie didn't really aim who shot you at anyone in particular. He wasn't actually even talking about Tupac, and he had written the song before Tupac did get shot. But
Tupac
Yeah.
fell
Tu-
into that net.
exactly, he fell
that,
into
light,
it.
that big old
dude.
Biggie trawl.
Yeah, just in terms of like,
Dude, everyone's
yeah.
got these nets. everyone's a straight cast, and everyone on that Bubba Gump shrimp vessel, dude.
No way, yeah. Oh.
I like those cartoon dog catchers, man. With the big nets.
Yeah, right, sure. That was a stretch, but I got
Yeah, it
there.
was.
Thanks for clarifying.
I was hoping for a lot. All right.
These shackles be locking the mental way more than the physical. I look at freedom like trees, can't grow a forest like overnight. Hit the ghetto and slowly start planting your seeds.
But we talked about that. She kind of has. But he's saying that if you're saying I'm not doing enough, maybe you're not doing enough.
Yeah, and also kind of critiquing the way that she does go about it.
Yeah, I think that it's pretty straightforward.
I zoned out, to be honest with you, slightly.
That's all good.
He's distributing seeds, I believe.
He's telling her to go out into the hood and distribute some seeds. The seeds of wisdom.
Yeah, and it's not
To be
going
honest, I
to change
completely
overnight.
missed
It's
that
going to
as
take a
well.
while. Okay, I just heard seeds. So yeah, Ben said it's not going to change overnight. It's going to take a while to process.
Yeah.
Stop expecting everyone to turn around. And,
So far, completely zoned out as well.
Okay,
I was just saying
wasn't
something
just me.
generic like, seems pretty obvious what he just said.
the sun just set at
What
that
he said.
perfect time in that 5 minutes.
Just roll on.
Fuck is the point of
It's
you
easy to be
preach-
right when you guys aren't listening as well. Just like, yeah, whatever I said.
Fuck is the point of you preaching your message to those that already believe what you believe. I'm on some fucker retweet. Most people is sheep. The sheeples.
She will strike again.
I'm with him so far, dude. I'm very susceptible to people's information though, so I'm gullible. So so far I'm on Team Cole, but let's wait to hear. I don't want to hear no names.
Yeah, I resonate with this.
He's
Especially
making a
like
lot
he's
of good
talking
points.
about like the echo chamber. That would be her Twitter base. It's like
Yeah.
these people aren't going to gain anything from your insights. Really, you need to go out into the broader community and teach.
Is it much more of the track? Just
That's a bit.
because like, where is this misogynist at any point? I just don't.
Well, we got to get to the end of the track.
Oh, okay. Because it's like at no point has this been even like.
We could get to the end and all of a sudden realize the opening line was just crazy sexist. And who knows? It could
I
tie
doubt
in.
it. I don't know.
I don't
I
think
think
so.
I think the misogynist line that Chance was referring to is probably the Queen tone, talking about like, you know,
I did stop for a second when you said that. I was kind of that's a bit of a weird way to
Yeah.
say that, but okay.
it's kind of like etched to be, I guess, telling her to hush because she's a queen.
Fair.
But
I think I know what he's going for.
but
I
also
think
like
it's,
Chance helped No Name come up. Like
Mm.
that was her stepping stone.
That was
for
when I
Chance
first heard
to
of it
get up
from
there,
that
and
feature,
they're like Southside Chicagoans. They're tight.
Yeah, he's sticking up for his friend.
Mm.
Yeah, fair enough.
You got all the answers, but how you gonna reach? If I could make one more suggestion respectfully, I would say it's more effective to treat people like children, understanding the time and love and patience that's needed to grow.
Yeah, dude, this whole song I feel is just like stop pointing your finger and start giving us some actual information. Stop getting angry at us and help us understand. That's He just keeps going back to
You
that.
know-
I feel like
rather
it's
than
been the
divide.
same.
Yeah, yeah,
I feel like it's been the same message
Yeah, it
almost
has,
in every
yeah, yeah.
every single line.
He's consistent with his points, old Cole.
He's really making sure he's getting that across.
That theme is pretty solidified throughout that whole track. You know?
Some would say
It's
yes.
it's a fair call, man. Yeah, I agree with that for the most part.
Yeah, so like instead of, I guess, teaching or retweeting and not actually giving too much thought to what you're putting out there, act as if you're teaching someone who doesn't have the cranial capacity,
Exactly, yeah.
aka a child.
Yeah, it's a weird way to put it, but yeah, sure.
Yeah.
He does mention children. Anyway, this change is inevitable, but ain't none of us been this before, or ain't none of us seen this before. Therefore, we got to learn everything as we go. I struggle with the thoughts on the daily. Feel like a slave that somehow done saved enough coins to buy his way up out of slavery.
So he says, he says, I think he's saying that he feels that he is now privileged, but that's all he's been able to like muster, I guess. Is to be in a really nice spot as a black man in America, but he hasn't been able to help out any other black people.
Risen above his peers.
I feel like sometimes it's a bit tough, for people that maybe perhaps didn't come from the best upbringing and they've really worked hard and become successful. And J. Cole's obviously very talented in what he does, and he's worked really hard on it, and then he's become successful, and then now he's being treated as someone. I mean, not obviously everyone's not treating him like this, but some people treating him as, someone not to take as serious just because he has money now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When really he worked for that.
And that's like a common thread of what he talks about in interviews, like his struggle to grapple with fame and fortune.
That's sort of made like essentially a lot of Kendrick's stuff as well deals a lot of that. Like Ultimate Butterfly is essentially that. I think that's like the main thing running throughout it. That even though he's made success and he's pushing a certain way, they're using him a lot of the time and still seen as a black person in America, regardless of how successful and famous he is. He's still going to be treated like a faceless black person to like your general, what have you.
Do you think it's like a little bit of guilt, like to come up through like, not to say like
The Survivor's Guild, yeah.
but like it was like I guess it's like quote unquote like kind of semi like was like a stereotypical way, I guess, like rap. You know what I mean?
Like rap basketball.
Yeah, what is it?
Rap
Like,
basketball.
Yeah, it's almost like you're added to your own stereotype to make yourself successful and get out of that position.
yeah, but
But at the same time,
it'd be a fucking like we literally none of us can say. Even if we were black, we'd have to be like famous in the rap game to be able to even be able to like comment, I guess.
Yeah, but I think
we have no authority on this topic.
no, not at all.
We're so far removed.
But I think he's basically saying that no matter how much money he's made and how successful he is, he's still he compares himself to a slave, obviously. And he says now he feels like he's not a slave anymore because he's made enough money, but at the same time, he's still like a black man in America. So that I'm guessing he's struggling to like deal with the dichotomy of those two things.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, nice use of the word dichotomy.
Yeah,
As soon as I came out, I was like, "Fuck off, dude!" That was
He pulled it
Crushed
off as
it.
well.
Nailed it. Thinking just maybe in my pursuit to make life so much better for me and my babies, I done betrayed the very same people that look like me, like I'm some kind of hero because of the zeros that's next to the commas.
Fuck.
So again, I think I guess he's getting back at like, people putting on a pedestal and like the stardom that he's got from being a rapper, and how people see him as like, big rap star with lots of money, but he's struggling with that dichotomy, brother.
That's basically that's the same thing as what Kendrick was saying. I think he has survivor's guilt from leaving where he grew up and being successful and sorting himself out and feeling bad for not going back and helping people. And then he did do that. And I guess that's what J. Cole was saying there is like, you're hating on me because I'm successful and I've done something for me and my children or whatever. And I haven't, but he has given back. So like, I guess that's what he's saying as well.
But like, it's like at a certain point, it's out of his control.
Yeah, I guess so.
No.
That's part of it now.
We're almost done. But look here, I promise I'm not who you think. Ran into this N-word outside of the store today. He said something that had me like, wait. He was like, Cole, appreciate what you're doing, my N-word, that's real. But damn, why I feel faker than snow on the bluff? Well, maybe, because deep down, I know I ain't doing enough.
Ooh, so he flips it.
It's almost like he's now going, hey, maybe I'm not doing enough. Like maybe I'm not,
Team Cole, baby.
Yeah.
Team Cole.
You know what? Yeah, this
Come full circle.
Like the 10 steps to acceptance, he's gone, now he's in like,
Yeah.
Anger first, and then...
yeah, I don't know what the other ones are, but he's denial, and there's acceptance is the last one, which is the most important one.
Seems to what he's got to at the very end.
Dude, So, well, sorry, it's just...
Why'd you have to beatbox?
I don't know, I got super G'd up. I'm going to make this comparison. Black of the Berry by Kendrick Lamar is super similar as well, where he sets the whole song up as being like a persona of like being super angry about
I'm gonna
people
tell you
attacking
right-
him,
I'm
and then
gonna
at the
tell
end
you
he's
right
like,
now-
"Oh wait, I'm a hypocrite. I haven't considered this, and this." J. Cole, dude, the whole time was getting angry because he felt personally attacked by this tweet. Because he rallied off a bunch of shit that sounded pretty sound, and like, you know, obviously I thought about it and been like, well, no, you haven't considered this, and this. That was the whole 2 minutes of the song, and then right at the end, some dudes turned around and said to him like, well, yada yada, how do you feel about this? And he's like, oh shit, man, maybe I'm not doing enough. So he just contradicted the whole front portion of the song. Oh, Cole, dude. Wasn't expected from him. Team Cole, baby.
This is like an emotional journey. Just like,
Did, man. What a day, dude. What a day.
But like, no, I completely agree with you. You feel like he's like maybe not so correct in his like anger that it's misdirected, but really he's just fighting a battle within himself.
Yeah, so he actually agrees with what No Name's saying, but he just took it really personally because the way she went about it. And then at the end of it, he was like, well, I'm getting angry at her, and really I should be self-reflecting now. But he reacted because of the way she put it out. And then oh man, J. Cole, man, he's deep, dude. He's deep.
possibly one of the deepest rappers of all time.
Possibly.
We have a convert here. Ben's been looking within himself now about those statements he made earlier. Oh god, it's just going full circle.
Oh.
Anyway, we've got
No more
like
of
a
that
tiny bit
Jolt,
left. we got the bridge, which is the sun is shining today. The sun is shining today. The sun is shining today. I think that just means that the sun is shining today.
Yeah, I think he went blissing out.
Maybe it just means, you know, now that he's gone to the point of acceptance, he's like let the weight off, and now everything's shining. Yeah.
Maybe he's woke now.
No. But also a new day. You know, he's taken that information, he's learnt, and it's a new day. He's going to carry on with that new outlook.
I think that's what
Yeah.
you're basically saying. Wasn't it?
Did I just like did I break down what you just said?
Yeah, you just said it in a different way, pretty much. But yeah, I mean, I respect that, dude.
I made it more legible for the everyday folk.
Maybe for you right now.
And also, legible refers to writing on a page. More palatable.
I was hoping no one was
more
gonna,
digestible.
I was hoping no one was going to pick up on that.
Maybe he's also saying,
But yeah, maybe I was just basically thinking out loud. That's probably it.
yeah.
Come
Maybe
on,
he's like,
come on,
sun is
Chris.
shining because it's like, look, at the end of the day, sun's still shining. Let's make peace with what we have that's good, while still also trying to fight to make it better. But let's not forget that we can be happy at the same time.
Yeah, and that in reality, we're both fighting for the exact same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
We just have maybe certain different methods. All right, there's an outro, and then we're done.
All right.
Can you walk with me? I hope we'll find the reason why we often sob, go on, cry. Painful memories fuck up the vibe. Though I be trying to let the time heal my mind. I was once a child, I've gotten older. Still, I know I'm just a boy in God's eyes. Fill me up with wisdom and some courage, plus endurance to survive. Help mine thrive. Probably way too many lyrics, but I don't think we need to annotate the
No.
outro, do we? We've done the crux of the
Yeah,
song.
yeah, I don't know.
Just sort of seems like he's just wrapped up what we're just saying.
Yeah,
now
like
it's
a
just him
little-
reflecting to himself.
A
And
little
being like,
summarization.
yeah,
Summarization.
Saying a little J. Cole prayer.
a little soliloquy.
A gospel according to Cole.
Ooh.
Take me off the pedestal, but I am still a god.
I'm still your deity.
Don't you forget. Yeah.
And yeah, that's Snow on the Bluff. Part 1 of this rap beef saga.
Tell a quick John Cusack your way. What is snow on the bluff, dude? What does that even mean?
Yeah, we never.
What is a bluff?
Snow on the Bluff. There's no definition out there for what that entire sentence means, but it is a movie, which I think he's referring to, which came out in 2012, which is a reality drama film that stars this, I think, essentially like a crackhead armed robber, and it was like, it was like,
That's amazing.
it was
I
kind
haven't-
of
I
snuff.
haven't-
It was kind of snuff in a way because after the movie was released,
He did crack.
the Atlanta PD came up to him and questioned him about like
no way.
some of the robberies that were like shot in the film.
Well, and they just like watched him. I thought they were supposed to like say something if they do that, basically.
Well, he probably should have, but maybe that was like also to generate some hype for the movie.
Dude,
Just filming a crackhead.
it wasn't the answer I was looking for, but it was 10 times better than what I was looking for. I was not expecting all that
What the fuck
information.
is the morals of those filmmakers? They're just like watching a crackhead rob people, and they're like, "It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great movie."
I haven't seen the movie. I'm basing like very much paraphrasing this off like the Wikipedia article that I skimmed before I came here.
I really hope it isn't just footage of a crackhead robbing people.
I think it's probably slightly structured. I think maybe as research we should all go out.
If
and
you
watch
want to
Snow
see
on the
that,
Bluff.
just go to Fremantle. Am I right? Hey-oh.
Fremantle's gentrified.
Nah, still
Europe.
heaps of crackheads around, bro.
And go out to like Blacktown or I don't know,
Oh,
like
jeez.
Mount Druitt.
Jesus, we're not going that far, Kieran.
And don't say Mount Druitt, bro. We got 1-4 coming after you if you do that. You fucking
True.
idiot.
Yeah, exactly why I should be saying that.
Yeah, shut your mouth. They're actually, we can talk about American rappers because they're far away from us.
They can't get here right now anyway.
We love you, 1-4. We'll do you guys soon. Love how you guys are coming up at the moment. You're just killing it. Your EP just came out. Honestly, it's dope.
Yeah, can't-
Have you guys listened to it?
I've actually never listened to 1-4 in my life.
Really? They're pretty good.
We some lads in the hood.
Yeah, man. They like in terms of Aussie drill.
Aussie drill, is that what it's called?
Well, yeah. You don't know anything about this drill shit?
Sounds
But,
right though.
well, you know, we'll save it for another episode. We're gonna give some BPMs and calls a bitch.
Yeah, let's do it. Kick us off. You got the mic to your mouth.
I'm gonna say it got a little bit repetitive, but I guess like if you're not breaking it down bars wise, it comes across when you listen to it. 400. No, 400. That's it.
Yep.
I don't want to justify it.
Okay.
You know, I have to say, for me, you've got to, you know, when it comes to BPMs, it's not just the track. It's how you respond to it and your feelings towards the track. And I found while
So
I
listening,
feel like you're going off script here, Chris. We always do just based off the lyrics alone.
no, but I mean, I just
Not
Just
that the,
fucking
BPM,
ruin
not that the
that, man.
BPMs we give really matter.
Let him have it. Let him have it.
what do you mean it doesn't matter?
No, this is the part of the show where no one listens to.
Oh, I don't know about that. It's my favorite part of the show, to be honest.
Actually, a friend's told me that the outros are the best part. I don't know how, but that's what he said. So fuck you, Kieran, you dick.
I call it fake news. Anyway, continue.
No, I mean, I just, at first I thought it was a simple diss track, and then it just evolved into a 12-step journey within the mind of J. Cole, and that really, I don't know, it took me somewhere that I didn't expect, and for that I have to respect him. And, I don't know, I'm going to say probably about 440. 440?
All right,
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I swear every time you do it, you just say word for word what I'm thinking and I'm about to say. So this one's hard to do, dude. You can't put a BPM on this. I feel like it's just like a PSA. It's not actually a song. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but still BPM it, bro. It's the rules.
There's my man Cole 500, baby. Team Cole. Cole World.
No justification. Just
No, he doesn't need it.
No, I don't want to give it a BPM. I can't give it a BPM.
J. Cole, it's not Kendrick, but I still love it. 500.
Yeah, actually, $4.99 because only Kendrick Cole's at 500.
I'm not going to give a BPM until I listen to next week. Till we do.
Oh, a bit of a hold off.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Dude,
hold
well
off.
said, man. That was
Creating quite a bit of anticipation on a part of the show that no one gives a fuck about, Kieran.
That's what you need to do. Cliffhangers every episode, dude. You don't even give the BPM. Just give them at the start of the next episode, dude. Make your work for that.
Do it at the end of the season, man.
Oh,
Hold
dude,
out.
just a BPM hour.
How do we leave with cliffhangers every week though if we're never giving BPMs?
Maybe just at the end of every episode, just be like, "Kieran, no!" and then just cut it out, and then be like, "What happened to him? What happened?" And then next week you have to tune in. Be like, "I don't know, man. Kieran like farted and he hurt his rib. And we were hell worried for a second. Like, it could be something weird like that. I don't know."
Anyway.
The great Fark saga.
Let's tie a knot on this bitch, you know, Bo. If you were not a knot, what am I, a fucking idiot? I gotta stop smoking weed before I do these things. Anyway,
Yeah,
call
I
it a day.
concur.
You guys want to say bye?
Yeah, see you guys.
Yeah, J. Cole.
Ta-ta.
I gotta pay him like a motherfucker.
Can we get some wine in here?